Hello, 3 4s. It's Mr. Klingon in the kitchen. But we have to be a little bit quiet at the moment because Ash is about to cook dinner. And here's what I'm gonna do. I need some things to help us with maths today. And this is your challenge at home, to find 10 things that you think you could put water in and organize them from the vessel that holds the least amount to the vessel that holds the most water. Like this. So let's come over to this drawer, come over here. And, oh, that's a good one. Put that one out. Grab a bowl as well. Here's a couple of things. Might grab my baby stuff, so I reckon that'll happen. Ooh, I wonder how much that plate could hold. It'll be interesting to work out. And maybe, let's go a bottle cap. And I need like a weird thing. So maybe I'll check in this cupboard. This is like the cupboard with all the weird stuff in it. So like a bit of Tupperware. That sounds good. And so I'm going to go outside and organise these from what holds the least amount to what holds the most amount. Let's just hope that Ash doesn't need any of this to cook dinner with. Okay, I'm outside, so I don't think Ash can hear me. Just hope again she doesn't need any of this stuff for dinner. So your task today is to use the water. Now you probably won't have a bucket of water lying around. You'd probably do this in the kitchen, or you can do it outside and just take a big bucket out, or use the garden hose with permission and with supervision. So now my job is to arrange these from what I think holds the least, which one has the least volume, versus which one has the most. So I think this bowl will probably hold the most. I'm just looking at how much it is. It actually says some things in there. It says half a litre, probably holds a litre in total in there. So I reckon that'll be the most. And I think that bottle cap, I think you'd probably agree that's probably the least. But how I work out these middle parts, especially on things like a plate, it's actually a lot harder than I thought. So I think what I'll start with is just see how I go. I might put that one, I reckon the pan won't hold a lot. I think that one's quite big, so that might hold a fair bit. Arranging them, no, I think that'll hold more than that plate. I'm arranging them for what I think holds the least, for what I think holds the most. And once I think I'm done, first of all, I'm gonna write this down in my remote learning book about what each one is. And then I'm going to actually double check how much each one holds. Now, I can do that using some kitchen scales, and this is only the task if you think you can extend to checking your answers. Otherwise, you can kind of look at arranging them all a bit differently. So I'm just going to use this jug to fill up a couple of things. Oh gosh. Oh, that one holds a lot more than I thought. As I'm filling it up, I actually reckon that might hold more than the mug. Let me double check. I've turned on my scales here, and I'm going to check by pouring this water back into here, putting my pan on the scales and pressing the 0 button, and then checking exactly how much water might hold in here. Can you believe that holds 260 grams of water? My gosh. I actually think the mug might hold more. I'm really interested in this. The mug might hold more. You know what? The mug holds more. The mug holds 320 grams. Now, if you are struggling to start this task, just choose 3 things to compare. 3 things to compare, and you don't have to weigh them. Just look at how much water's in each one and compare them. If you're going ahead with the extension, I want you to check your answers using either, if you don't have scales, you might have a measuring jug, but you could measure exactly how much water's in each one. And that, or you could use the scales to do that. All right, 3 4s. Oh, one of the most important things. I've got loads of plants all around the garden that need heaps of water, so don't waste this water and put it down the sink. Make sure you're watering your plants on this really hot day. Bye 3 4s, great to see you.